back with Arthas, and I believe we're headed to Riverwood to find the 3 standing stones there, and we'll take one of those until we get to the ritual stone. Now I never actually used any other of the other stones. Like, I feel like they're all useless. I mean, I've used the Lord Stone before, but that's about it. And the Steed Stone, no, I never used the Steed Stone. In fact, I don't even remember what that one is. Like, I've only ever used, on my modded setups, I've only ever used the Mage, the Thief.
Tools, wares,
Okay, so this is my first time.
all for sale.
Yeah, the
at
Mage,
fair
the Thief,
prices.
and the Warrior Stone. Depending on what I'm doing. I feel like on my setup, those are like the best 3. The Lord Stone's pretty good because it gives you, in my game at least, a boost to stamina, health, and magic.
Goods and wares
But
of
other
all
than that,
kinds, and
between
all
those
can be
4,
yours.
I mean, what other standing stone is good? I mean, what can the Ritual Stone do that a perk or a spell can't do? You see what I'm saying? I might just stick with the Warrior Stone. Do Mage? We chose Mage when it came to
Come and see what goods I offer.
picking our class, and then we do the Warrior Stone. Best of both worlds. So yeah, this is my first time looking at Khajiit tent, the Khajiit tent mod that recently came out.
Far I have traveled to bring you these fine goods. Come and see
Looks
what
good.
I offer.
I also have the animated. If I get close enough, you may be able to see it. Yeah, you can see it. You may not be able to see it on YouTube, but it's so subtle that it's almost impossible to notice. Alright. Interesting mod there. I think we'll keep it.
Need a ride?
They're all ESL, so. Okay. I want to hire your carriage. Yes.
Where do you want to go?
Oh no, I'm not going to Riverwood first. First, we're going to Old Herolden.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
I can't wait till we get the armor we actually need. There are tons of armors I plan on using. What you guys see in the thumbnail is one of them. That's not the only one. There are tons of armor I plan on using with this guy.
Don't get any bright ideas.
Oh, that's right. I'm a Breton, so they automatically.
Feels good, huh?
The Nords just don't like anyone who's not a Nord. I know there's a. Yeah. This here. So the real reason I came here to Old Herolden was to go to the Divine Elegance store. I would have tried the Lorcan soundtrack mod. I tried it, but it's a replacer and not standalone, so I didn't keep it. However, I did keep the UI sound effects from it. Alright, I suppose we'll take this. Yeah, we came in here to get the basic stuff we need. Stuff that's gonna make us quite a bit of money. And stuff I can disenchant, plus our first Grand Soul Gem. I'll tell you what. A lot of this stuff, when used at a tanning rack, will give me some pretty good can't take too much. I don't have a backpack yet. Alright, next thing is to try to open this. I got 20 lockpicks. Oh, I found this spot. Will I go more this way? Good. Take all of those. And with the new mod here, I think it was called dynamic crafting or something. I can't remember what it was called. But you can see the item you disenchant, plus it gives you an animation, which is pretty cool. See that? That is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing right there. Yeah, I plan on being a master enchanter with this build. I just love that. Never gets old. Doesn't matter if the armor is modded, it automatically detects. You know, I never knew what this enchantment does. This is from Summerist. Although that is an interesting ring, I think I can't put it on because I'm wearing the MCO ring. Wait, is the MCO ring a left-hand ring by any chance? No, I can't put it on. I'll disenchant it. Not too sure what it does, but I mean, this character will probably never have his stuff enchanted by somebody else. We'll get good on our own. Alright, I got what I came here for. Now it's time to go discover those standing stones. Let me go ahead and put alright, that's just to have another wheel. Let me go ahead and put healing, because yes, we can heal as a necromancer. We're not undead ourselves. Although at this rate we may become undead on this build. Why not? If we want to be an undead, have an army of undead, it'd be amazing to be undead ourselves. Which, the way this playthrough is going, is already going to happen. We may just not even get cured for when it does. I want to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Let's go to Riverwood.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Yes?
Man, sometimes it's just really cool to just immerse yourself and walk.
What I would give to see her again.
Okay.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. You looking for a new blade?
No, I am looking to buy,
Blades,
however.
helmets,
I'm
Pretty
looking
much
for
anything to
corundum
suit your needs.
and leather. Probably 4.
Aye.
I have leather strips. I'm about to get even more leather strips.
Nice weather for a
Alright, we're gonna grab the mage backpack first.
Not bad. Reminds me when I first started smithing.
That is a museum item. Alright. First thing we need acquired. I did edit the museum backpacks myself. They now give 500 carry weight because I'm one of those people that just don't like being over encumbered. Eventually I'll have it to where I'll have like probably like 90,000 or something crazy. Whenever I get my enchanting that high, I'll be able to do some crazy stuff with carry weight. And I don't know what it is. Sky climb only works in first person now. I don't know why. It used to work in third person. I don't know what I did to break it, but it only works in first person, so at least it still works, just not all the way. I'm really liking the colors of my new EMB and my reshade I made for it. I really need to post some of these reshades. I think I did a pretty good job. Okay, I see wolves. Wolves are not an issue. Oh, it's that. That is a vanilla Skyrim bug, by the way. If you get that sometimes, I recommend getting the the LOD unloading fix. Yeah, that is a vanilla Skyrim bug that you need a mod to fix, because Bethesda never fixed it themselves. If we pull this out, activate all 3 of these, and take the warrior stone. And that'll give us more health. I mean, look at the colors on that. Parallax textures. It's beautiful.
Need something?
Is that an egg? Oh, it is. I never knew that was there.
Yes?
Oh, you know what? We'll go ahead and mine ore and stuff. Yeah, we better get back to an inn. I'm starting to feel hungry. I kind of switch between first and third person. I don't know what you guys prefer. In combat, I'll go to third, of course. Am I going the right way? I could potentially try. No, I would die. It's not primitive. I could try one of the easiest dungeons, but who knows how that would go. There's another chest over here. See, it's the little things like this where they can sit, you know, on things like this. It's the little things. It's just little mods like that. Everything feels more alive. Iron Dagger of Soul. Let's talk about perfect. For now, we'll probably use a weapon that can take souls. But I do want to get the Soul Cloak spell mod, and then I also want to grab Octado's Recital. That way, whenever I enter combat, I can just automatically drain souls. For no cost either. We'll probably have it set up in SmartCast first. But then once we get Octado's Recital, we don't have to take the cost. Riverwood Trader, not going in there yet. I think we're gonna chill in here now.
Yes?
I need to be able to...
Orgnar.
What is
Orgnar,
this?
are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get
To
a new
any
batch.
willing and able party. I have had the
Did you hear
misfortune
me?
of being robbed a
Yep,
precious
ale's
heirloom.
going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in
heirloom.
your ears after all. Just make
A
sure
group
we
of
get a fresh batch
ruffians
in soon.
accosted me near a
Come on
place
in. Just
the
stoke
locals
the
call
fire.
Pine
Take a seat.
Watch,
Get the cold out.
and made off with Tazriel's Bane, a precious weapon that has been my family for generations. I will not be able to wield the blade again with the injuries I have sustained in the assault, and not have the coin to remain here in Skyrim. I need to return to my homeland, and have thus accepted that Tazriel's Bane is lost to me forever. But I do wish for it to remain in the hands. I do wish for it to remain in the hands of these little lives, I ask. A willing and able party to place the acquire for yourself. Okay. Okay, I do not wish. I missed the not. I was like, that's kind of strange. Yeah, not gonna do that's Lucian. We're not gonna do followers unless they're following me on a quest. Like, they have to follow me. Except for Serrano. We'll
You're
probably
that
keep her
visitor
the
been poking
entire
around.
play. You the innkeeper?
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers.
I'd like to rent a room
Sure thing.
for a couple of days. I'm gonna be here studying, so don't mind me. that's enough food for now. I'll be alright. Alright, so we're gonna do... Let's go ahead and try to learn this. It's only gonna take 8 hours.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
Put this, all teleportation spells will go there. Yes, I want to be a master of teleportation as well. And I figured when it comes to destruction, we'll do shock. Okay, we better sleep. I don't have any other spell tomes I need to read. In fact, that was my only one.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Okay, she's probably down here.
You're that visitor, Ben Po. I'm
You know
the
the crazy
innkeeper.
thing is,
my
just
business
for
to
the
keep track of
NPCs to go
strangers.
downstairs and upstairs is a mod. Oh, that's right, I already paid. Yeah, but just for NPCs to go upstairs, downstairs as they please is a mod, which is insane. You can either use Nether's followers framework to do it, or you can use multiple follower or followers multiple something's. Ah man, I can't remember. Multiple follower floor sandbox, something like that. We'll sleep 10 hours after reading that book. Studying magic really drains you. So you end up sleepy, tired, hungry, all of that. Even if it's just for a few hours. I'm gonna really... I do need to get a lot of this stuff up. But I really must focus on alteration a little bit. And then... Stamina's gotta come up. We only have 3 perks. I suppose we'll do conjuration for 1. Bone collector. Okay, we'll do that later when I have the chance. I also want to go ahead and look at our skills. We're going to start up the destiny tree. Did we go up the path of mage? I think I will. Yeah. I should be at 295 magic. Or 265, that's fine. Was I really at 235 before?
You're that visitor been poking around.
Yeah. Let's sit.
Can I get you something?
Let's see what you got.
Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Yes. So go ahead and eat our steak. And I'll have some water with that.
Of course. Of course.
I don't think he has any bottled water. Alright. We're gonna keep on going. Down to Whiterun now.
Wait, so a costume? You're not serious. Sure I am.
And those who know, we changed the way we gain perks too. Well, it's the same, but we removed gaining perks from killing bosses and stuff in our game. It made sense with the perk overhaul I was using before because there is like thousands of perks. But now since we just have base ordinator, it makes no sense to use.
Yeah.
I wonder if I have enough money. I can't buy anything from Greymane unless I become a companion, and I won't be doing that this play. Although playing as a werewolf is pretty fun. I finally did that on my own for the first time, like really got into it. And now I realize that it's actually pretty good. Oh, I love how it jumped right as I attacked. So we can still get perks from finding 3 sky shards. And there are a lot of sky shards in my game. I have both of the sky shards mods. Game is it's never ending. And this armor, I don't really have to worry too much about stamina, but I'm really gonna need it later on. Alright, so the 3rd sky shard over here will give me a perk point.
Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the treasure chest that's up here. Yeah, the first episodes are gonna be quite slow because you really can't do anything at level 1. You don't have the money to buy stuff. Like I want to do curse spells and all this other stuff going on. New spell packs I got.
Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store.
Someone just released
But he
curse
has good
spells like a month or 2 ago. I do want to try those.
We should try
I had to buy them from
Arcadia's
Enter. So we got 3,000 now?
Don't get any bright ideas.
I don't know what you're talking about. I need some heavy armor though. I suppose for this character, it would make a lot of sense to do Lyssia.
We know who you are. So you'd better come with us right now.
I don't know who you think I am, and I don't care.
That's a
Leave
good
me
starter
alone.
quest for
I don't have
any
time
kind of
for this
mage type.
foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we won't
She,
have to get
she'll follow us up to a certain point, and then we'll get rid of her. But we'll do it to get the benefit at the end of the quest. What happened here?
Your attention is not required here. I am handling the investigation into the death of this man, and it falls within my jurisdiction to do so.
Okay, well, is there something I can do?
Listen well, my friend. I have a pressing schedule and cannot tarry in lengthy discussions. I will address this concern, and you may continue on your merry journey.
Oh, somebody's trying to kill us. I better put some... Do I have any kind of armor? I do have magic.
I cannot pursue.
Get him from a distance. Use whatever kind of magic I can right now. Those bandits, who are they?
I too must confess to a lack of familiarity with these individuals.
So what are you doing here, and who's the dead man?
The name of the departed soul is Leola. He was part of an expedition from the college. We lost contact with them, and I was dispatched by the college to find them.
Man, what was the purpose of the expedition?
I must hold my tongue regarding certain matters. However, it is becoming clear that the dangers are greater than anticipated. Would you consider lending your support to the investigation? Your bravery is commendable. I would be honored to have you by my side.
Well, we do need the money, sure, provided the pay is good.
Fear not. A generous reward shall be yours upon the successful conclusion of the investigation.
That's what I like to hear. So what's our next move? A lot of my other characters would have been like, yeah, new adventure, let's go. But this guy's like, well, I do need the money. So if you pay me, sure. So what's our next move?
Name yourself, stranger, before we continue this conversation.
My name is Arthas.
It is not to my liking. Henceforth, you shall be known to me simply as the Guardian.
That's not my name.
Acceptance shall be a necessity.
You're not making this easy, but fine.
Very well.
So what have we learned so far?
I have secured some written accounts from my fallen comrade. One note makes a reference to the Hall of the Dead in Whiterun. It seems to me that going there would be the most sensible course of action.
Ooh, a Hall of the Dead. Perfect. But I'll need to make some stops along the way, so follow me. Alright, she's got to follow for now. At least for as long as we're doing this quest. Don't know what I'm gonna do with human flesh. Wait, this is weighted now?
The path ahead beckons us, Guardian.
I'm gonna have to get a new microphone. This one's starting to have some pop. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but from the sound and stuff. This one's good on my ears. I do have another one over here, but if I use it for too long, it hurts the inside of my ears. It's the only headphones I've ever had to do that. If I use it for too long, like I turn my head one way and the other way. It's like it gives me an earache. Feels like I don't know, just. I mean, if I have to use them again, I will, but I don't like the earache I get from them after using it for an hour. The logical things to do right now is probably go to Whiterun. We'll go back to the college as soon as we get the alteration at least 20. But right now, we'll just stick to doing this quest and potentially buy some spells. We got 3,000 gold, so I may be able to buy something. This guy will be a soul collector. He liked the way it felt. I mean, he didn't like killing his parents on accident, but he liked the way it felt. If that's a weird way of putting. I don't know how to explain that. He liked the power that he didn't know he had, but he loved his parents at the same time. It was just an accident. They were arguing,
We'll
and
pay
then
whatever it takes, but we must have more swords
soul
for the
explosion
Imperial
happened.
soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours?
So now he's
and
gonna
ask
try to
Roland
keep his
Greyman
temper.
for help?
I'd
So
sooner
it
bend
doesn't
my
happen
knee to
again.
Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
I have a lot of things to do.
I'll take the job. But
Okay.
don't expect a
I
miracle.
really should have did alteration as a minor skill instead of smithing. I only need one hook sword. Can I create? Where can I buy heavy? Can I buy decent heavy armor from you?
Can I help you?
Yeah, but you cost way too much, probably.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Lyssia looks great. I spend a lot of my time here getting it right with the way your character looks is very important. Armored Warrior, what is this from? Cathedral Knight? A black version. How much does it take to make that? What? I did something. Hold on, what? That was weird. What was that noise? Oh, I know what it was. Hold on. Let me exit out of here. I forgot. I think I still have. Let me make sure I'm not firing any.
Shall we press forward?
Oh, sorry. Okay, that's what that was. I still had my Wizard Warrior stuff on. And that's what allows me to shoot magic out of my sword and stuff. I still had it activated. So I just cut it off. Actually, this would be really good for me to wear. Especially like the black version without a helmet, maybe. I would need some more steel. You know what? When it comes to Legacy of the Dragonborn, we're gonna come across so much of this stuff later on. Not a hook sword, but the steel great sword, we'll come across 1,000 of those by the time this playthrough is over. A steel sword will come across 1,000. An Akaviri sword will come across 1,000. A steel dagger will come across 1,000 of those. I say that and then I'll never find them again. I still would need. Okay, what is this armored warrior? You guys are gonna have to bear with me. I spend a lot of time here. I may pause the video and keep things going. A lot of the Dark Souls armor would fit my character too, but I don't have any ebony ingots. Alright, I'm gonna take a look through all this stuff. I'll be back in just a sec. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take the smithing perk. At least for steel. Right now. Just to see what they have and then scroll through this. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with Cathedral Helm. I had to use some money to make some gold ingots. I think I spent about 200 or 300. Elite, and we used a tanning rack with those wood pellets, gave us leather. Cathedral Knight Helm, the leggings, we need the gauntlets. Will we have enough? We have the leg. Okay, now we need the armor. I will have enough, even to create the great sword, I think. I need one more steel ingot to create the great sword. Alright, let's see what we look like. Well, we don't really need. Well, it would be nice to have the. I think that's okay for right now. The start of our Death Knight character. Let me grab one more steel ingot.
I don't claim to be the best. Take a look. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
I have a lot of things to do.
I keep doing that. Alright, great sword, which is actually weaker than the two great swords I have on my back. But for matching's sake, that one is really strong. This one matches better. I think the giant greatsword actually fits my character even better for what we're going for. But it doesn't look as good on my back. So I actually may go back to this. Wait. Okay. May go back to this. That looks better. And then in battle, we'll put the helmet on. Put it right there with the backpack. And we can just put the helmet on when necessary. Right Right now, we're in a town. You know, before we go...
We are the children of man. Talos is the true god of man, ascended from flesh to rule the realm of spirit. The very idea.
And the thing with this playthrough, we will be able to finally do There Is No Umbra. I've played part 1 and 2, but I haven't played part 3 yet. I played part 1 and 2 years ago. With this, I won't have any issues with doing.
The only grown-ups who talk to me are the kind I don't want talking to me.
Alright, you're the only one, Electra.
Hello, friend.
And she has the ability to... She has 100 enchanting, by the way. We're pretty close to it. And I love the new Hone Metal, because the original Hone Metal, it didn't save whenever you gave unique or custom NPCs stats. Now it does.
Take a look.
So I'll never have to do her stats again. They're saved forever. Alright, how much is going to be... Do you have it? No, you don't have Soul Cloak. Another reason why we need to get restoration
Good
up.
talking
It's
to
pretty
you.
good for necromancy, apparently. Especially if I want to heal my undead servants.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
What have you got for sale?
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Okay, I'm gonna look thoroughly to see what he has. Ray Zombie. Soul Orb. Conjure Undead Horse. We'll buy that. Those cost so much money. So expensive. I love their expressions. Zoltrak would be a good magic. Soul Crack. Do you have? You don't have Soul Cloak either, huh? I'm just looking for Soul Cloak. Okay, how about what other conjure stuff do you have? Conjure Wolf is like the most basic one, but we really can't conjure anything yet. Alright, we'll do it. Why not?
Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
Another question is, where do I find There Is No Umbra? There's plenty of them. If I just gotta find it, you know. There's a lot of them out in the world somewhere.
It's a fine day with you around.
Alright, let's disenchant some of this stuff. Return Souls attack. Actually, the Oblivion Dagger you get from the Hall of the Dead will probably stay on my character. I forgot the other amulets at the Standing Stones. I can always go back and get them. Alright, where is... There is no Umbra. Well, if I can take it. Nope, not in here. There it is. Do this quest wrong and you could end up screwing yourself for the rest of the playthrough, but that's the point. Okay, we'll have to give that a read later. Before we do the quest, I'll read the entire book. That's somewhere down the line. That should be fun on this play. Especially for collecting souls. That's what Umbra's for, right? Is Umbra's Clavicus Vile, right? Or is it someone else? What Daedric prince does Umbra belong to?
They say there's nothing a Nord woman can't do if she puts her mind to it.
They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth. Today, they take away your faith.
Alright, we're gonna go...
What of tomorrow?
No.
What then? To the elves?
I know your family's honor is important.
What's going on
to you,
here?
but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that
Look at
thief's
Sapphire,
den.
she looks
I can't
great.
stop now. And I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire
I wish
one,
her hair
maybe
was
two good men.
HTT.
You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
Breton? Saphir! Wait, I... Hello, friend.
It's none of my business, but I hope you don't mind me asking. What were you two arguing about?
My Saphir doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room.
I can help you.
I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. All right, then.
Fine. What?
Battleborn, give me your money.
I don't have any money.
You better give me 5 septims right now or I'm gonna bloody your nose.
No, please. I really don't have any money, Braith. I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me.
10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn, or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
Well, has anyone ever taught you how to fight?
I can't fight. Not even a little bit. My family thinks I'm a little milk drinker. It's no fun getting pushed around all the time. Until next time. My friend
Alright.
Alava, the seer,
So you having trouble?
she says, yes, Braith bullies me all the time. All the elders think I'm a milk drinker because I can't fight. Nobody understands. If you can get Braith to leave me alone, I'll be your best friend. Forever. I'll pay you too. My whole life savings. 2 septums.
Alright, grow a backbone, kid.
Oh, okay. I didn't think you'd help me. Nobody ever does.
Okay. I get it.
If you
Okay,
can
I'll
get
talk
Braith
to her.
leave- Oh, good. She'll listen to you. I just know it.
I'll talk to her. Sounded so sad about it. If I run into her, I will talk to her. Right now, we need to head down here.
I work
Excuse
with my
me.
mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work.
Rodan, is that you?
Oblivion Dagger.
Rodan, tell me of the expedition.
I actually want this
I
favorite.
found Leola's body.
I wonder if you can make a replica of that.
Followed?
I don't think so. Why?
Who is this accompanying you?
This is the Guardian. The college charged me with shedding light on your situation.
The words I have to speak must remain unheard by any who stand outside our circle.
Guardian, would you be so kind as to grant us a moment of solitude?
No. It's time you tell me everything.
Noted. It shall be as you wish. The Guardian shall fall under my stewardship, and I shall bear full accountability for his actions. Explain the purpose of this expedition, and all that has transpired.
As you wish. We were on a mission to uncover a lost artifact, the Orb of the Divines. It is said to hold secrets of ancient knowledge. Through the tireless efforts of our research, it became clear that the artifact we sought was to be found within the rugged landscapes of Skyrim. Leola and I arrived here with one avenue to explore, an old mine near Riverwood. But as we passed Whiterun, we were attacked by warriors clad in armor of a design unknown to us. Leola fought valiantly but was soon overpowered. I managed to conjure a spell of invisibility. Fleeing from the scene, I secured a valuable prize, a journal that one of the warriors had dropped in their haste. The journal revealed the existence of an obscure organization known as the Order of Light. Its goals and intentions remain shrouded in secrecy, yet it is evident from the journal's pages that they too covet the artifact that we search for.
Well, it must be the same group who attacked us.
Since that fateful day, I have kept to the shadows, waiting, watching.
What will you do now?
My once tireless spirit has grown weary. I will hand over the continuation of this journey to Lyssia. I shall entrust to Lyssia the location in Riverwood we had intended to explore in search of the artifact. Beware the Order of Light. How they came to know of our presence remains a mystery to me. I shall make haste to the College of Whispers to bear witness to the events that have transpired here. Farewell.
What were you doing in there? Oh.
I require my belongings taken to Dragon's Reach, and I expect your cooperation.
Not my problem.
If I were to bring your impertinence to the Jarl's attention, you might find yourself answering to him for your insolence. Do as I say.
Of course.
So we're off to Riverwood then, huh?
I need a drink. Shall we convene at the Bannered Mare?
Yeah, sure.
I shall rendezvous with you there.
Ooh, and the level up. Oh, nope, we're close. Alright, that is gonna do it for this one. We'll meet Lyssia in the Bannered Mare in the next episode. See you guys in the next one.